Welcome back. We've discussed on the first and second of indices. Let's look at the third one. That's the 3 of indices. We call it zero index. Zero index law. What does this law say? The law says any number raised to the power of 0, any number raised to the power of 0, any number raised to power of 0, power of 0 is what? Is 1. That is what the law says. Any number raised to the power of 0 is 1. How is that possible? This one is called out from the second law, that's the division law. Let's look at this. I have a raised to the power of 3 divided by another a raised to the power of 3. If I want to use division law here, that would be a raised to the power of 3 minus 3, because they have the same base. We subtract the power, and this will give me a to the power of 0, which is 1. This is what the law says. To prove the law further, let's look at this. I have a to the power of 3 divided by a to the power of another 3. So what does this mean? Here I will have a times a all over this as well. A times a times a. So what will this give me? A here 1, a here 1, a here 1, a here 1, another a here 1, another a here 1. So 1 times 1 times 1. Here I have 1 all over. 1 times 1 times 1, I have 1. And this will give me 1. That is the third law of indices. Let's look at the fourth law. The first law says negative index. Negative index. And the law says a negative index gives the reciprocal of the quantity. Now, what does that mean? For example, if I have a raised to power minus 1, a raised to power minus 1, it says it gives the reciprocal. The reciprocal means 1 all over the quantity, which is a. That is what negative index is all about. Another one is if I have, let's assume I have 5 raised to power minus 3. This negative alone, the negative index will produce 1 all over, then the total, which is 5 raised to power 3, which will give me 1 all over. 5 times 5 times 5, I will have 1, 2, 5. Now, to better explain this, let's use second law to explain this further. Let's assume I have a raised to power 2 divided by a raised to power 5. Then to do this, using our division law, it will be a raised to power 2 minus 5. And that will give me what? A raised to power minus 3. And that will give me 1 all over a raised to power 3. If you want to solve this on a normal way, so a raised to power 2 all over a raised to power 5, that will give me a times a times a. So a times a, because it is 2, I'm going to have a times a, then divided by, this one is a in 5 places, a times a times a times a times a. A here 1, a here 1, a here 1, a here 1. 1 times 1 here, I have 1 all over. A times a times a, that will give me a raised to power 3. That is what negative index is talking about. See you in the next class.